Hey, so it's November 20th in the year of our Lord 2020. I'm going to start spraying the wood preserver on the siding for the Barnage. I did some yesterday afternoon, but then I started late. So here, I'll show you what I got done. Got the windows taped off. And I don't know if you can tell, above the top window and sort of around that east window, a little bit underneath here. Can you see where it's darker? That has the finish on it. We didn't really want to change the color of the wood, so we got the minimal pigment included in order to give it some UV protection. It's going pretty well. No big complaints. I'm using this, I think I bought this on sale for $10 at Harbor Freight. Let's see. Harbor Freight has some cheap stuff. Cheap, it doesn't last that long, although this has done pretty good for me. So it's a air compressor sprayer, gravity fed. So you can put 20 ounces of paint, in this case the wood preservative, in the white bin, and it just gravity feeds down. You can adjust how much air pressure, so how far it sprays. You can adjust the amount that comes out. And it's pretty easy to use. The hardest thing is that you have to hold the weight of the air compressor line up with it, so it gets a little heavy as you're spraying. So that's what I'm working on today. I thought I'd show you a little bit of that. Got my gloves and my really good filtered mask that Ben got me for Christmas. Ben and Aaron got me for Christmas 2 years ago, a year ago, I'm not sure which. Anyway, this thing's great. It's actually an N95, probably more even. It does chemicals and dust. But I definitely need this for the paint. Aren't I cute? Don't I look so cute? I'm using on it. Sherwin-Williams Super Deck. It's a modified oil formula because Colorado has now gone to California air standards, and apparently there's something in regular oil in the solvents that you have to use that they don't like. Absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. That's what we gotta live with. It's called transparent natural. Natural has the UVA protectant. The clear didn't. But as you can see, it really doesn't have, doesn't end up with much pigment. It looks really creamy. It's like, actually, it looks like my coffee. But it goes on and it just has a little bit of a yellow tint. Here you can see on this stick. So this is what the color will be, just a little bit of a yellow to it. I'll be getting it on the back wall faster than the front. And so I'm hoping that some of the reds will still stay there. You can see that on the front, the reds in the wood have already sort of faded out to a yellow. It's probably all going to fade to a gray anyway, but this should prolong it. Anyway, so this is how I've been loading my gun up. I bought 4 gallons of this. They were on sale, thank goodness. Normally it's about $52, but I got them for 32, 33, maybe 38. I don't think it was that much. I was so surprised at the cost because they had a great sale on. I used the clear version of this on my sculptures. That's why I knew I liked this stuff. But to get the UVA on it, we had to go with a little bit of a pigment. So there you go. So now I can go back out and see if I can finish up. I'm hoping to be able to finish with 1 gallon. It'll probably take 2 gallons on the back because there's more square footage of siding, and then maybe I can even return one of them. Really cool. Doesn't it look great? I'm really, really pleased with it. So I'll go start on the back now. You made it to the windows.
Got through the windows.
Alright, so let me show you how this goes. This knob here adjusts the flow, so the amount of liquid it's letting down. Well, it's actually always letting down the liquid. It adjusts how far back the needle in here pulls, so that it lets more liquid out. This adjusts your really fine air. On this application, it doesn't matter because I'm just spraying it on really heavy and letting it soak in. I also have an adjuster on my end of my hose, and that's what I'm using right now. I'm going at about 45 psi. I think I have it going about right. Can't really get it to go on any faster. If I do, then it just drips like crazy, but I think I made it finally at a good medium for back here, so let's keep going.